Today we've got a one-pan chicken and veggie dinner that's perfect for busy weeknights. Juicy, seasoned chicken with crisp tender vegetables all roasted together for easy cleanup. And we're pairing it with a quick no-fuss fried rice that comes together in minutes, perfect for using up leftovers and feeding a hungry family. Let's get started. Alright, we're starting with 8 bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs here. I really like to use these. I just think the flavor is much better. They stay juicier, a little bit more forgiving when you cook them. Chicken breasts is good, but it's really hard to cook without getting it dried out, so I would stick with chicken thighs. Patting these dry with a paper towel, which is really going to help the skin crisp up in the oven. Also season them generously on both sides with kosher salt. Set that chicken aside and start on my veggies. Going in with a couple sweet potatoes here. Cutting these up into wedges. I want to try and keep everything sort of the same size so it cooks evenly. It's all going to cook at the same time on a sheet pan, so we want to make sure everything's kind of uniform. Next I'm going in with some cabbage. Green cabbage would work fine here too. Actually, that's the one I normally use. This is just the only thing we had at the grocery store. Also cutting up an orange here. Could just as easily use a lemon. We only had oranges, so that's what I'm going with. This is really going to add a nice pop of citrus. A lot of people are comfortable cooking with lemons, but give oranges a try, they're just as good. Also going in with some onion. Just going to quarter this into wedges. I'm also going in with a bunch of garlic here. If you guys watch any of my videos, you know I love garlic. If you don't like garlic, just omit it. But I really think it roasts up nice and love roasted garlic with chicken. Now I'm going back in with the thighs. You get everything in the same mixing bowl here, and then we're going to start adding in some spices, seasonings. Going in with some olive oil here to get everything started. It's really going to pull everything together. You could use a neutral oil here too. I like using olive oil, but avocado oil or vegetable oil would be perfect here. A little bit more salt to pull everything together. I know this looks like a lot of salt, but those are big pieces of chicken. And then the main seasoning I'm going to use here is Old Bay. I just love Old Bay with chicken. It's going to go really well with the chicken and the orange. So nice big heaping pinch of Old Bay into the bowl, and then we're going to mix everything up. Take your time here, get everything mixed and coated pretty well. If you don't have a big bowl like this, you could just as easily do this in a couple smaller bowls. Once everything's nice and coated, start laying it out on a sheet pan. Make sure everything's in one nice even layer. You want good surface area touching the pan, and you want good exposure to let everything roast on the top. Got my oven set to 465 here, and I'm going in for 35 minutes. Now getting started on the rice. Got a medium non-stick skillet on medium-high heat. Letting that get up to temp. I'm cutting up a couple scallions here. I got a bag of day-old rice. This is leftover rice from a couple nights ago. Usually when I'm making a pot of rice, I like to make a little extra. My family loves fried rice. This is a simple way to do it. So into the pan is a little bit of olive oil and a pat of butter. That get up to temp. Then go in with the green onions. Then in with the rice. This comes together pretty quick. See me let the rice go for a little bit. Then I'm going to add some soy sauce in here. I usually add a couple eggs and scramble them in the middle, but we didn't have any eggs, so I'll have to show you guys that in a future episode. That's pretty much it. Let the rice go for a little bit, mix everything up with the soy sauce, and let it rip. Rice is done, super simple. Set that off to the side to rest while you take your sheet pan chicken out of the oven. Here's what it looks like. Nice browned up chicken. Veggies are looking nice. Really happy with where this is at. Let's start plating it up. For my family, I usually just put the sheet pan right in the middle of the table, put the rice on the side, and we just do it family style, but I'll plate one up here just so you can see. Start with a bed of rice on the bottom, layer your chicken on top, surround it with veggies, hit it with a little fresh parsley, little extra virgin olive oil. Really elevated finish to what's really a super simple dish to make that comes together in about a half an hour, 40 minutes. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. Make this dish, share it with your family, share it with your friends. Check out the channel for more easy and delicious recipes to make just like this one. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.